Howdy ho, guys and gals, and welcome back to the Den of Tools. We got all sorts of Prime Day and Prime Day alternative deals here for you going on today. I was just looking over, Best Buy is doing Black Friday prices guaranteed. That it's a kind of a misnomer because you see that guarantee and you think, oh, these are going to be as good or better than any prices you'll see up to Black Friday. And that's not what the asterisk there means. The asterisk means that the deals are available to all customers on select items. Price guarantee valid for my Best Buy members only. See sale page for full details. Hold on just a second. Someone was trying to message me or something. Anyway, guess it wasn't that important. So let's see here. But we're going to save this for last, and we're going to come back and we're going to hit that after we talk about the Amazon deals, because we got some lightning deals going on. So let's take a look at those. That was not the page I was looking for. Oh, there we go. We got a Yeswelder arc welder, 125 amp digital inverter, IGBT stick, MMA welder. Love the MMA welders. Sorry. I need to work on my Joe Rogan impersonation if I'm going to try and do that joke. Dual voltage hot start, so it does 110 and 220. That's nice. It looks like it's got a decent little set of tools there, considering the price, which is $84.99, $85. That's a pretty good deal. Now, this is a lightning deal. 50% of these are claimed. When I clicked on this, getting ready for the video, there were only I think only like 28% were claimed. So these are going fast. It ends in an hour. If you want to have someone, if you're looking for a little stick welder, this seems to be a nice little one to play around with. Let's see here. Oh, look at that. All that very industrial use. A high performance fan. That's good to hear. It's got the 110 to 220 adapter. It's got the wire brush, of course. It's got the electrode holder. The clamp. Anyway, it's 7 pounds. It seems like a nice little box. Let's take a look at the reviews on it. See what they say. Not too much of a hook on it here. We always talk about the fish hook effect, and there's only a little bit, which makes me think that consider it's got 324 reviews, even with some accounting for some fake reviews. Case damaged from shipping. Dude. What is it, the scratch? That seems a bit much. It looks like it lays down some metal. What else we got here? Not good test using cheap wire. Cheap wire. I thought this was a stick welder. I wonder if they switch the product. Sometimes they'll do that. Sometimes the seller will have like one product and they'll turn around and put out another product. Anyway, oh boy, let's see here. I'm missing some comments here. Let me do this. There we go. Pop out the chat so I can actually see what everyone is saying. Rye says, it's a miracle I was notified. Mark Anderson, is the bear still sleeping? Yeah, he doesn't do live streams. Apparently, he says it's in his contract. He doesn't have to do them. Jimmy says, hey now. Steven says, hello all. Hey, Steve. Trevor says, my daughter loves Red, the friendly neighborhood tool bear, and every time I tell her we're going to go to a tool store, she looks for Red. You never know. Tool bears, they get around. You might run into them. What is its duty cycle? Well, that's a good question. I don't even know if it probably says anything like that. My guess is short. Oh, it says it has a high duty cycle on 1/8 inch rods. What does it consider to be high? Let's see here. 60% rated duty cycle at 100. 60%. All right, if you say so. As this guy says, the duty cycle is outstanding, if correct. Uh, I have a hard time believing that that's actually what it is for $85. But you know, who knows? The Giovanni says some of those reviews on Amazon are all mixed up. They are. Uh, Mark says, did you already talk about the $200 Porter cable kit? Not yet. Aka says, can you please give us one good shine on? You know what? We're coming out with, I think we picked these up for some fun. Not sure if you can see it really on the little screen. But speaking of shine on, we got, there we go. Shine on patches, little Velcro patches there we're going to be coming out with. Let's see here. Nathan says, any good Milwaukee deals? There were some yesterday over at the Home Depot, but not really. In fact, for all the tools, pretty much what I've noticed, for all the tools that I've seen that are they're on sale for Prime Day, it's all low-end consumer or prosumer grade tools. There's nothing really in the professional grades. Hiram Buffington says, wow. Robert says, is this good for a beginner? I think it would be not a bad choice for a beginner. The nice thing about stick welding is you can do it on about anything. I mean, you want to do it outside, unless you have incredibly good ventilation. But like, you know, this is the kind of thing that like stick welders, when I was growing up, that's the kind of thing like Grandpa would use out in the fields on a tractor or something like that. Because if the metal was dirty or rusty or junk or whatever, a stick welder would still do it. You didn't have to clean up everything as much as you do like with a TIG or something like that. And it can put down a good amount of metal. So I've never used this. It seems to have decent reviews. It looks like it's decently made for an $85 welder. Luke says, so do models just volunteer to carry that for you if you buy one? I guess. Let's see. Let's move on. Ryobi, a knockoff Ryobi, third tier market, whatever. Battery replacement for Ryobi 18 volt 1 plus battery system here. What do we got here? 6 amp hour. At least that's what it claims. For $28, and you save an extra $5 when you use the coupon. That knocks this sucker down to $23 for a 6 amp. I'd be worth, if I was in Ryobi, I'd be willing to give that thing a try. 85% claimed. We gotta look over here. So it's a little 16 minutes. You're gonna have to move fast if you want this one. We don't have any links in the video description. If I run across something you're like, hey Bear, I'm interested in that, I can copy and like just this. I could like copy the link and put it right into the chat there for you. Okay. And we're not bothered. None of these are sponsored links or anything. I'm not getting paid. Not even a commission affiliate thing on it. So don't worry about it though. Just if you need something, just let me know. All right, we got Kingsdon 12-in-1 torque screwdriver set, T3, T4, T5, T6, T7, T8, no T9, T10, magnetic screwdriver, precision torx repair kit, ESD tweezers, and Phillips slotted magnetic screwdriver for phone Mac. This actually I actually like the look of these. I've never used them, but I do like the look. I like the knurling. Big fan of knurling. Nice, good swivel pads at the top. They don't look terrible. Really, they don't. They look pretty nice. I mean, I've got a bunch of stuff like this, so this isn't something I would buy because I already got plenty. They even got some security head ones. That's the ones with the little hole in the center. That's the tamper-proof ones that the companies will put out there because they don't want you doing work on stuff yourself. And 2,126 reviews. Let's see how authentic those reviews are. Yep, not much of a fish hook on this one. A little bit of one, but not terribly much. Again, but look at the product here. That is not the same product. Oh, I hate it when they do that. But anyway, $879, and there's 12% claimed. You got another 3 hours and 20 minutes on this. Omega says, hello, just got in. Any good automotive tools you've seen so far? Also love your videos. I will say probably the best deal I've seen in automotive tools we've got. In fact, we're going to get to it here. I don't want to jump too far ahead, but in about 10 minutes we'll get to those. Steve says, I really like the swivel tops on small screwdrivers. Yeah, when doing electronics. In fact, I just tore apart my son's laptop. It wasn't taking a charge, so we cracked that open, and we just ordered a new power plug for it, internal power plug. So we're going to replace that when that comes in, see how it works. And I was using a set very similar to this. In fact, I was using this one right here from Tecton, this set right there. And it's got, this is the screwdriver that it comes with, if you can see it in the little window down there. We got a nice little swivel head there. Some decent knurling down here. I actually wish the knurling went down a little bit lower for what I'm doing, like detail work. But when you're getting up on top of it like this, getting a camera, it's in the right spot for that. But anyway, great little set here. Very compact. I'm going to do a whole video on this at some point, so you'll get to take a look at that. All right, and what do we got next here? Christopher says, this crap needs to end. I've spent way more than I should have, but it's almost all stuff for the house or household. I lied. I also bought a drone and tools that I could have done without. What drone did you get? I'd be interested to hear about that. Is it like a nice high-end drone, a little toy buzz around the house drone? Steve says, I really like this. Oh, we talked about the swivel tops. Moving on. Here we go. Gear Drive, a absolutely unknown name. I guess they're trying to make you think it's Gearwrench. Gear Drive, flex head, ratcheting wrenches here. We got a combo wrench set, SAE, 13 piece, 5/16 to 1 inch chrome vanadium steel with construction. Chrome vanadium steel construction with rolling pouch. Oh, that's kind of cool. And there you go. There's the pouch it comes with. Looks kind of similar to the Workpros without the paint the Workpros have on them. Interesting. How much are they? They're normally $59. They're normally $60, and right now they're $48. So you save $12. I don't know. 325 reviews. And let's see, there it is. And no fish hook on the reviews. So there is that. Let's see what the 1 stars say about it. Poor pivoting head design. Cheap China knockoff, don't buy. Cheap and breaks easily. 3 reviews out of 325. That's like a 1% failure rate. That's not terrible. Even the best tools out there have a failure rate, guys and gals. Don't fool yourself that they don't. Oh, so let me do this real quick. Brad's workbench. Come on. Where are you, Brad? You gotta be around here somewhere. We'll find his channel. All right. So Brad recently did a video right here on the best benchtop sander. In fact, let me copy the address. I'll even post it down here. So he did a review of one of these sanders. In fact, it wasn't this one. It was the one that was a step up from this. It had the 8-inch disc rather than the 4-inch disc. So this has got a slightly smaller disc, same size belt, same size motor. The one he was talking about was like $200 some. This is normally $170 on sale down to $128. Oh, and now it's 100% claimed. Son of a shoe. There is a wait list on it. Right here, you can't see it's behind my head here. But if you go on here and you click on it, you can join the wait list. Let's see what happens if I claim on wait. You're on the wait list for this deal. We'll notify you on the Amazon site, or you can turn on wait list notifications in the Amazon app. Interesting. Well, sorry, sold out while we were talking. With the Easy Weld, I actually saw these guys at the Home Hardware Show or whatever it was in Vegas about 2 years ago. Forney, and they had just a slew of, they had a giant, like a pallet full of welders, all sorts of different welders and stuff like that. They didn't speak a lick of English, so it was hard to talk to them. But this deal's 50% claimed. We're looking at a multi-process welder. So my guess is this can do MIG and other fun stuff. Wow, it says this will do MIG and DC TIG, it says. I wonder what all it comes with. Did we get a foot pedal? I don't see a foot pedal with it. We got, let's see here. Oh, interesting. I wish the cord was detachable. That's one thing I always wish these power cords were detachable on the back. We got the gas input. Let's see what else. Let's see what the 174 reviews. Normally 410. It is $95 off. That's 23% off. That's not a bad savings. And that's a pretty good ratio right there. That is about what you want to see. Huh. Well, anyway, there you go. If you're interested in looking for a multi-process welder, that might be a nice little bargain choice for you. Philip says, aloha. Christopher says, the DJI Mavic Mini, $100 off. Oh, that's cool. Aka says, can you explain the fish hook? Yeah. So, when you find a product that people aren't really happy with, but there's sometimes a lot of fake reviews on stuff, you'll see, let's see if we can find one. We'll go to home improvement tools, hand tools. Let's see if we can find somebody who's fish hooking around. Oh, those look like pretty good. Actually, let's do power tools. I think we're probably more likely to see it in the, in like the knockoff drills and stuff like that. Okay, here's a company. Oh, let's look at this. Really? 28? Maybe. Well, they only have 38 reviews. Look at that thing. Oh, yeah. They should, some B movie company's going to pick that up as their new laser gun. Come on. Oh, not enough reviews really to see a pattern there. Let's try this one. He's got 172 reviews, so that might help. Nope, he's got decent reviews. Look at that. Come on. Somebody help me out here. How about you guys? 654 reviews. Wow, we're hitting up people. Everyone's got great reviews. Look at that. Huh, Amazon, imagine that. I think it wouldn't be that hard to find somebody with mediocre reviews. And let's see here. Let's do drill drivers. Trying to get to a smaller set of tools. 25 to 50 bucks. And we'll sort by average customer review. That's going to put the best reviews at the top. And then we'll come down to like page 3 here. See somebody who's got some. That's a little bit of a fish hook. So in this one, you see how the 1 stars are greater than the 2 and the 3 stars? It starts, the 5 stars really good. It comes into 4 to 3 to 2, and then it starts to come back around. It kind of gives you that fish hook kind of shape. When you see that, what you might possibly interpret from that is that people are loading in the 5 stars because there's enough 1-stars coming out. They're becoming significant. And it becomes odd that the 1-stars are not outweighing the 2 and the 3 stars. Let's see if we can find anybody with a really significant one. Bear with me here. Well, Amazon's also gotten a lot better about getting rid of products that people are unhappy with. So we may see, here's one. It's got a bit of a significant fish hook to it. Right there, you can see right above my head there. So the 1-star's 7%. That is equal to the 3 and the 2 stars combined on that one. That's when you start seeing the 1-stars outweighing the so we'll look at these two here. This one, it just, it kind of goes down, goes right down in a row. That's a good sign. That's what you want to see. Like, it's a good ratio of. There's always going to be people who aren't happy. Doesn't matter what happens. They get one that's out of the factory that just happens to be a dud. They don't know how to use the tool properly, and they think it's the tool that's the problem. They didn't read the instructions, and they think it's the tool that's the problem. There's always going to be someone who's not happy. But when you start to see stuff like that, where the 1-stars start coming back up and becoming more than the 2 and the 3, I've seen one where they outweigh the 4 stars, and that's like where you just like, no. Yeah, too many fake reviews, obviously, because you won't get that kind of ratio without fake reviews. There's one. This is the Rigid Compact Bare Tool. Now you're like, well, Rigid wouldn't lie about it. Well, Rigid's probably not selling it. It's probably sold by somebody else. We'll see here. This is sold by Lectrum Tools. So this is a gray market tool. Chances are it was like a factory refurb that they're trying to sell as new. And as such, I mean, look at that. 10% of all, that's 1 in 10. You have a 1 in 10 chance of the people who bought this actually hated that device. That's a good fish hook on it. Yeah, I should do a video trying to teach people how to look out for these kind of things. All right, let's move on. I know I've spent enough time on the fish hook concept, and we talked about the Bucktool. Let me catch up on the comments real quick. Steven says, even with enough force, snap-on can quickly become snap-off. Vane says, I saw Brad's review on the sander. It's a beast. Steven says, I have still to watch Brad's video. And Frank says, hello. And Luke says, Bear, do you have an Instagram? I have a barn conversion I'm working on, and I built a floaty baby bear cubby staircase. Oh, that would be cool. Wondered if you have any ideas for how to throw some extra support under it. I would love to see that. I do have an Instagram. It is, I believe it's Red and Crew at Instagram. Boom. That's us right there. Got all sorts of fun stuff over there. Yeah, Mandalay Bay. That was a fun day. Let's see here. Let's see if anyone figured out what it is. Sorry, there was an AC Cobra down the street the other day, and there was a big hint as to why it wasn't real. Trying to see if people could figure it out. A couple people got the hint. All right. Let's see here. Back to the tools. Oh, there's the Porter cable. Oh, I'm jumping around here. The Frank says, hey friends, YouTube watches likes. Please give a like. It's free. Thank you, Frank. And he is right about that. If you do have a second, chomp the old like button. It helps us play the YouTube game. Christopher says, you said gun. Oops. Luke says, it creaks a little, but I don't want to take away the floating aesthetic. If you have a good place for me to ask this, let me know. Let's see here. I will put that in there. Boom. There we go. Oh, that's what we're talking about. Oh, I could see what you're saying. Yeah, that's a lot of space hanging out over there. The only thing I can think of is either doing some discrete reinforcement, either right behind the box or in the box with some welded right angle, like 1 inch tube, square tube stock. That would be, paint it black, snug it in there. You don't have to come all the way out to the front to be flush. And that would add a little bit of reinforcement to it. You could, what else could we do in here? What what I think would give it a good aesthetic, and you may not want to do this, but you could do stranded wire coming down off the top here, down to the side, like to each corner, and give it a, yes, it wouldn't be completely floating in that case, but it would, I don't know. Actually, looking at it from this angle, I don't think that would work as well. Oh no, I'm getting I thought it was coming up behind that banister, so that's not going to work as well. So yeah, I think probably the internal right angle support is going to be if you really feel it needs additional support, it's going to be the best way to do it. Looks like a nice build though. Oh, look at that. All right, I know. I'm off track. Who, me? Go off on a tangent? What are you talking about? Do you use Review Meta or Fake Spot? I do not. It's I guess I've been doing this long enough. I feel that I can probably spot it as well myself. And you know what? Here's the problem, though. It goes both ways. Let's see here. Amazon. And we go to the Home Distiller's Workbook. The Home Distiller's Workbook, your guide for making moonshine, whiskey, vodka, rum, and so much more. It's got 1,099 reviews. It's got a rating. Oh, they fixed it. I guess Amazon's been on top of this lately. I guess they had tired of, look at that guy. Handsome author, isn't he? But this used to have a bit of a fish hook because we were being attacked by a publisher who makes another. They'd offered me a contract. I turned them down, told them to stick their contract where the sun don't shine. And they found some other fool to take them up on it. And the next thing I know, they were spamming out like fake copies of my book with negative reviews, stealing my positive reviews, like literally cutting and pasting positive reviews from my book to their book, and then spamming negative reviews on my book. And apparently, it took a bit, but looks like after a year and a half, 2 years, Amazon finally fixed it. We're currently number 14 in whiskey. How to contact a bartail, cocktail, death, home bartender. Man, they've come out with a lot of books. But that makes us the first distilling book in the category, so I'll take that as a win. Anyway, if you want to pick up your copy, Kindle is $3.49, or you can get it unlimited for. Oh, they have it on sale on Kindle for $3.49. That's 50 cents off. All right, I won't talk about my book anymore. Amazon equals Scamazon. Yeah, you got to be careful there. And Jeff says those websites kind of tell you if the reviews are trustworthy or not. As Steve said it, Walker, whether we agree with you or not, this is a a tool channel, so we try to steer clear of politics as much as we can. The MetaDude says too many weird brands on Amazon now. It's basically Wish with yearly subscription. Usually when I order stuff off Amazon, they are full size, so I don't really have the same problem with Wish. But yeah, you do have to watch what you're ordering. Davis says, Barry, you've been hitting this hard. Thanks for keeping us in the loop. Jeff Bezos' garage sale. Upside is that Home Depot and Lowe's have dropped their prices. We're going to be covering that. Lowe's did not do it as much, but Home Depot's has been having a pretty decent sale. Workpro. Hey, Workpro's in the house. Happy Wednesday. We covered a bunch of your stuff yesterday and the day before. Let's see here. In fact, let's see if Workpro has any sales going on. Those are Workpro and Prime Day deals. I don't know if you didn't notice this, on the left-hand side, there's usually a checkmark box for Prime Day deals. If that doesn't show up, go down and search and find the one that says find Prime eligible items, and then it usually shows up. So we click on that. Workpro's still got a bunch of Prime Day deals going on. Look at that. Their new cordless trimmer line. Anything else? Nothing fabulous. The clamps for $17. That's not bad. I like these kind of crimpers. I've used crimpers like that for years. I did a lot of wire runs back in the day. Lots and lots of wire runs. David says, boom, five likes just like that. Steve says, so far so good on the Hart 20-volt trimmer blower combo. Excellent. Luke says, I've been planning to do some floating shelves for support. I can jump up and down on it. I just want a little bit more. I know that feeling. Luke says, awesome. Thanks, Bear. It's for my fiance. We got married in December. Very nice photos, by the way. And David says, get to the deals since they're limited. We will. We're past the ones that are going to expire real quick, so we will. Let me just catch up on these real quick. Cody says, picked up the Bucktool bench sander earlier today. Workpro says, we saw many thanks. Jeff says, just purchased the Uffy security camera because they were on sale. Do you have any recommendations for home security without a subscription? Yes, I do. Hold on. Oh. Sorry, it was hiding under my battery. And that is Wise. These things are fantastic this is their new outdoor system here. And you see it cantilevers up, rotates, you can pivot down stuff. It's got a spot in it for memory cards and whatnot. The outside one does not have the magnetic base. The inside one does have a magnetic base. I've used the indoor ones before. This is my first outdoor one we're going to be setting up. Huge fan of what they do. Let's see here. And then Christopher says, can't talk bad about them now. And Creative Nate says, check this one out. Sale price, $59. Got that deal yesterday. It's a smoking deal. On what? Derek says, will this be your first winter living in the ice? No. I grew up in Iowa, Nebraska. I didn't move out to California until I was in my 30s. So I think it was right when I turned 30. It was right around then. So yeah, I did my time in winter. And now I'm back. Crib Nate says the Milwaukee quarter-inch drive 50-piece ratchet and socket set. That's a good deal for anything from Milwaukee. Check out that link I sent. I'll take a look at it. Not right now, though. Let's get back to these deals here real quick. We got the Goodyear air reel hose retractable. I'm a big fan of hose reels in shops. Huge fan. This one I'm a little bit iffy about because it looks to be just sitting on the floor. And for hose reels and stuff like that, I like to get them up on the wall, get them out of the way. Maybe if you could mount this under a bench, I could definitely see that as it looks like it's incredibly robust. I mean, looks like it's fabulous for that sort of thing. So not really knocking it for that. I just wish it had like a wall mounting bracket system, but maybe if I could, rig an area under the bench to lock it into, I could do that. But it looks good. And it's normally $219 and it's on sale right now for $175. It's 11% claimed. There's 4 hours left to go on it. We got the chain hoist here. It's normally $90. It's on sale for $51. And it's got 2 hours and 23 minutes left, and it's 77% claimed. We got the Porter cable. 48% claimed. If you want to jump into Porter cable, I'm not your father. I'm not your daddy. Not here to tell you you can't do this. I might not recommend this as a great option, but you know what? If you're like, that's all I will ever need, and for $279, I can be one and done. And if it makes you happy, you do that. You do you. Normally $400, and no one's paid $400 for this thing. I don't think anyone ever paid $400 for this thing, but the Amazon Lightning deal, $279. When you think about it, we do $279 divided by 8 tools. I'm going to call it 7 because one of them's a flashlight. That's $40 a tool. Not terrible. Not terrible. Not sure what that is. I mean, yeah, it's a flashlight, but anyway. Moving along. Okay, we're going to talk about a few ratchets. So we're out of the lightning deals. Lightning deals are done. That's all the lightning deals that were tool relevant going on. So we're going to talk about the past day and a half. This is the collection of the best, hottest deals that I found. David says, me too, Bear. Jeff, Iowa, Nebraska now melting in Arizona. That's too funny because my parents divorced when I was really young, and my father and his whole side of the family moved to Arizona. So I grew up in Iowa and Nebraska. I went to high school just in one of the western suburbs of Omaha called Millard, and used to spend my summers out in Arizona, and so I do the winter, I do the winter freezing, I do the summer baking. But as a kid, it doesn't really bother you as much. As an adult, you start to notice how bad these things are. The Kyle, hey Kyle, how goes it? He says, hey, what's up? I always give you a like here, but if that's Frank is who I'm thinking of, this camera work needs some when he does the live shots. But if that's Frank who I'm thinking of, his camera work needs some work when he does the live shots. Hear that, Frank? Need a little work. And Jeff says, thank you so much for your reviews and entertaining information videos. It's helped me purchase quality tools at great prices. Uh-oh. Someone's lurking. Hey, Bear. How you doing?
Good.
What you got?
My helmet.
Your what? What are you doing? Are you working on your homework? Your homework, not helmet work, your homework. Yeah, uh-huh. He gets Wednesdays off, but he's a little behind, so he needs to catch up. All right. So anyway, cordless ratchets. I'm not going to sit here and tell you this is a fantastic item and you're going to love it. What I am going to tell you is that I've heard back from a lot of people who've tried these generic 12 volt 3/8 ratchets and said that they work fine. I think they're all copying the design off of each other, probably stole it from Milwaukee, and they seem to do a decent job. This one for $56.79, you get free delivery by next Tuesday. You get a charging station, 2 batteries. Yes, it shows 3, but you only get 2 batteries. and a set of sockets for some reason. I don't know why they include those. Excuse me, and a case. So 20% off. That seems like, I mean, at $56, it seems like a can't miss kind of item. You could try it, use it. Brad's Workbench, he's got one of these generic ones. Not this one specifically, but he's got a generic one that he's used for a long time. 100% reviews. 100% reviews. There's only 5 of them, but 100% of those. There you can see what it looks like in the case. And then we get a second one. I think we do. Where'd it go? Maybe not. I thought I had a second one here. There we go. The Kinswood. Now, the main difference I see on this is going to be, let me scroll back up. This is going to be a paddle switched version, which I really like for doing stuff like this. This one's got a button. It works. I don't like it as much for this sort of thing. I've got the Harbor Freight Earthquake 12 volt that I picked up at a garage sale, a non-parking lot sale. And it's a good bit bigger than these, which gives you a little bit more room to get leverage on it and stuff, but also then reduces your ability to get in small areas. Anyway, this is $41.24. I think for most guys, comes with 2 batteries. It doesn't have the charging station. It has the wall wart you plug in, and then it plugs directly into the battery. That's a little weird, but it works. And for $41, I mean, if you're not doing heavy use kind of stuff, you're a DIYer. This seems like there you can see how it plugs right into the battery. I know it's odd, but it works. It does what you want it to do for the most part. Let's see here. Zapped says oof. And Aka says, just got back. Can you drop the link for the ratchet? Sure, we can do that. We'll drop the link for, tell you what, I'll drop the link for all 3. There's the red one. Oh, it's too long. Hold on. Let me use my magic shortening. And again, this is a short link. I'm using Bitly to shorten it. It's not an affiliate link. I don't make any money off of these links. There's the red one. And then we'll do the link off of this one. Paul Sanabria. Sanabria. Pardon me if I mangle your name. Paul says, thanks for all you do. Keep saving us money. Be blessed to be blessed. Thank you. That is such a nice saying. $5 super chat. You're awesome. Normally we ring a bell here when somebody does a super chat, but the wife's taking a nap, so we're going to avoid that. I know a lot of people have been saying they don't like the bell. The wife loves it, so I don't know what's going to happen. Maybe the bell will go away. Maybe I'll hide her bell. And then let's see here. Let me close this. Let me catch up on some of the comments real quick. Vane says, I think Brad's Workbench did a review on one of those generic ratchets, and he said it was good. I think it was like $45. I thought it was this one, like this. Well, maybe it was just because it was blue. I don't remember the form factor per se, but when I saw that one, I thought of the one that he had. The Christopher says, I lived in Cape Hart near Papillon. Yes, I was in the Air Force. Missed the Obama Zoo, the Omaha Zoo. I did like the Omaha Zoo. The Omaha, for the size city it was, they had a pretty decent zoo. Jeff says, I have the Makita big bore 3 horsepower air compressor. I've been wanting to get an inexpensive impact gun just for tire rotations. Any recommendations? Well, I don't know if there's any going on. We'll take a look real quick, see if there's any good cheap ones here on Prime Days. Let's just do this real quick. Air impact wrench. The ones I've been seeing have been pretty high end. We got an IR heavy duty impact for $141, and we've got their titanium hammer case in camo for $307, which, considering it's normally a $400 impact, is pretty good. But and this one, the first one, brings it down from $155, so a bit of a deal. I don't think I see anything else. I'll be honest. Harbor Freight impact wrench. And if we go air tools on it, don't get any of the central pneumatic ones. The central pneumatic ones, okay, I've not tried this one. I tried that one and it was complete junk. But I mean, if you look at the reviews, you can tell it's not all the way up there. You look at this one, it's not all the way up here. This Earthquake, there's a coupon on it for $100. It is an absolute beast. I know pros who use that one. They got the stubby right here, and then they just came out with the new composite, everything else kind of one. This is a decent, that's 3/8, that's a 1/2 inch, 3/4 inch. So let's see here. There's a long anvil. It has a coupon for $99 on it also. And we got some clearance. Look at this. 1/2 inch stubby clearance for $75. There you go. It's hard to beat Harbor Freight when it comes to inexpensive, decent DIY prosumer level air impacts. Let's see here. Kyle with the $5 super chat. Thank you, sir. That's so nice of you. We weren't expecting any super chats today, but I appreciate that. I mean, hopefully we get to save you some money so you'll earn that back. Michael says, I have the Goodyear hose reel. It's floor mount, but it works well, and it's very heavy duty. It looks like it's a freaking tank. Let's see here. Paul says, we love that face you make when the wifey rings the bell. Priceless. Oh, man, I'm going to get tinnitus in this ear. It's terrible. Van says, I saw a Craftsman one for $80, but it was corded. Thomas says, bought the aluminum worm drive skill saw yesterday, arrived in New York today. I'm too excited. Oh my gosh, next day? That's insane. I'm super jealous, man. I really want to buy one of those saws, but we're trying to build this shed, and lumber's like, I don't know, ounce of gold per board foot or something like that these days. It's flipping insane. And I thought, well, fine, wood's expensive. We'll do steel construction. I didn't want to do steel because I wanted the aesthetic to fit with the house and all that. I'm like, but you know what? We're going to do steel. Steel's gone up because everyone's going, well, I can't afford wood, so I'm going to buy steel. So there's a run on steel. Can't win for trying. Chip says, just an FYI, the Earthquake is the exact same as the AC Delco on Amazon. Well, I hope Harbor Freight's not listening, but I'm fairly certain so is the, when you say the Earthquake, are you talking about the 12 volt? Because I've heard rumors to the exact same. Doug Stubbs says, good morning, no assistant today? I know, I've been deserted. Alone. We do have the Otter with us today. He was dropped off to Dad's desk for a daddy fix because his seashell is missing. So that's our assistant for today. He's sitting there. Get out the needle and thread. Yes, apparently I'm the only one in the house who can sew. Let's see here. Jeff says, thank you so much. Much appreciated. I'll go with your recommendations. Vane says, LOL, 2x4 is like $7 near me. It's insane. They used to be like $2. Exactly. I'm in Montana. There's nothing but woods, loggable woods as far as you can see. In my town is one of, if not the largest lumber 2x4 processing center in Montana. They process 16% of all the lumber in Montana that gets farmed. They won't sell to me, and they said that their retail customers have asked them to not sell to non-retail clients to help protect their relationship. But he did tell me, the guy was real nice, and he apologized, but he did tell me how much they're selling per board foot, and I'm like, the markup at the stores right now has got to be something like 10%. It's that low, and they're still selling that high. So it's that cost is running downhill to everyone. I'm sure the loggers are making a ton of money, but they're doing hard work. So it's hard to begrudge them that. Frank says, announce a gold per board foot, LOL. Kyle says, well, you do a lot keeping us up to date with sales. Thank you. Thank you, sir. And Patrick says, keep the bell, dude. It's adorable. Doug Stubbs says, as long as the bill is not with you. I was this close to buying one yesterday at TSC. Charles says, I'm about to flex. I cut down and mill my own hardwood. Good for you, man. That is awesome. I wish I had the time and the resources to do that. And Chaka is in the house to inform us all, to remind us, in case you forgot, Chaka is here to tell you that it must be reiterated that Ryobi is extreme trash. Thank you, Chaka, for reminding us. We almost forgot. Will says, thanks for all the Tecton suggestions there in the next state over, so the free shipping is next day. Even Amazon hasn't been that good lately. Wow, that is fantastic. And yeah, I love about everything I've gotten from, I love everything. I don't think there's anything I've ever gotten from Tecton where I'm like, this is all right. Let's see here. BW's Electronics says a 5.4 by 6 by 8 treated board is around $13 at Lowe's in Michigan. Whew. BW says, hit it with a sledge. Chaka, the closest closet Ryobi fan. Butch says, over 350 watching and only 68 likes? Really? Come on. Click the thumbs up button, y'all. Good news is that we have found scientifically proven that you are 50% less likely to lose your 10 millimeter if you hit the like button right now. It's science. You can't argue with it. All right. So we talked about those. Let's talk about one more 12 volt ratchet. And that is, and this is a lightning deal for some reason. It's Kimo. Now, I know you've seen a lot of Kimo stuff on YouTube. They spammed this stuff out to everybody. I'm not a huge fan of Kimo. Some of their stuff is decent. Some of their stuff is mediocre at best. And the company does not respond well to criticism, that's for sure. They pestered me for months and months and months. And I finally said, fine, I'll do a video if you send me every single tool you have. No, I said, ask for 2 of every single tool you have so I can do them as giveaways. And I want $1,500 cash. That got them to go away. I find asking for absurd amounts of cash usually makes the pests fly away. Puts a bad taste in their mouth. Anyway, but it's a, if you buy it as thinking like, hey, I'm gonna get as much support as I am from like these guys at $41, it's a paddle. I don't know. Would you buy that over the Avid Power versus the Kimo? The Kimo seems like it's got a little better overmolding. It seems like, got a little better build construction. It's got an actual charging base. It comes with 2 batteries as well. It comes with the ridiculous 8 sockets that you'll never use or you'll throw away. Maybe if you're really lucky, one of them is a 10 millimeter. I don't know. But anyway, I was just going to put it out there because it is on sale. It's 24% off. There, I said it. Moving on. Wheeler Engineering, a smithing screwdriver set for working on your long and short-handed broomsticks, as we like to say. It is 25% off, which takes so it's $62.69, and then when you check out, it takes another 25% off of that. So this is a well-known tool company when it comes to people who do this kind of work. It's a great little set. I love the case. I love the little storage thing over here for bits and whatnot. 89 piece. It's 13 or 11. Look at there. That is a healthy margin of approval. Look at that. That is what you like to see. So if you're looking for something like that, that is a great set to get. Someone's moving a freaking Buick around in the back room. Sorry. Let's see here. Sorry, trying to find where I left off on the comments here. Throttle Power says, loving the vids, Mr. Bear. Keep up the good work. Thank you. Will Pierce says, the bigger question is who disliked it. Here's the fun factor. YouTube doesn't care whether they're likes or dislikes. They just look at it in engagement. As long as you're watching, they don't care whether you like it. We just said, Giovanni says, I lost my 10 millimeter. And Doug Stubbs, what about finding the 3 that I've lost already? If you could do multiple, like sign in with multiple accounts, maybe at some point you'll ratio over and you'll start gaining 10 millimeters. I've actually thought about like contracting with a company to sell a Den of Tools 10 millimeter socket. Dora says that she loves Ryobi quite a bit, it would seem. Frank says no more Papamon. I haven't seen any deals right now. Maybe the deals are sold out on it. Let's see here. Forget those of you who don't know. Papamon and that's funny. 2 of the brands, Papamon and Tack Life, were ones on brands I said, hey, these are hot sellers on Amazon, but I don't know. I would probably avoid them because we don't know who's behind them and whether they're going to go away. It's one of the things I've had an issue with Kimo, is that Kimo they came out and they had all these tools, and then suddenly you couldn't get certain tools. And if you get into a line of tools, like, hey, I bought the Impact and I bought the Recip, and now I want to buy the circ saw, and all of a sudden the circ saw is not available anymore, that's a big issue. But turns out the company behind both Papamon and Tack Life is Aki. And Aki is, I'm looking to see if I have any Aki stuff around here. The wife keeps stealing it. I had a really nice little ultra slim battery. They make USB products, USB cables, USB accessories, charging pads, that kind of stuff. Anchor and Aki are basically like the Ford and Chevy of high-end quality USB products. And they're a well-known company they have good customer service, at least for Aki. So we're reevaluating that once we found out who was actually behind all of that. But anyway, we talked about Papamon. See if we got any Prime deals. We got a sponsor one from Einheil. We got Papamon Bits. We got Papamon Impact. We got Papamon Laser. What is it? Roto Razor Compact Circular Saw. Laser level. Boy, that looks like the Bosch, doesn't it? Oh, look at this. Well, this is sponsored. This is not from them, but look, we got men's wool dress socks. Why is that showing up in a tool search? I don't know. Anyway, moving on. Gearwrench, 239 piece mechanics tool set, 3-drawer storage box. So Gearwrench has a couple tiers of quality tools. This is not the high end. This is not the 90. You're not going to get 90 tooth ratchets with this. You're not going to get 80 some tooth ratchet. 70? No. 60, maybe 60? No. We're talking 45 tooth. Oh yeah, 45 tooth quick release full polish chrome teardrop ratchets with flush mounted on-off lever. Now, that said, what is this good for? This is good for somebody getting started who wants to get some higher level quality than, like, say, some cheap store brand or something like that. And somebody looking for something portable, maybe something to go in a truck, something they can take, to the, loan to the brother-in-law, something you could take to the cabin, a portable toolbox set where I can take my cheap stuff. If something gets lost, I'm not going to have a fit over it, or something gets broken, rather than, leave my good tools at home. And this is not a bad choice for it. Normally $300, 30% off takes it down to $210. That's a good deal. So let's see here. Bear One says, so I ended up fixing the seatbelt return in my mom's Kia this last weekend. Oh, that's a nice little job to do. Steven says, according to Ed, the old tech guy, Justin Dow loves Kimo. Not so much. He liked the first tool he tried. Then he tried the recip saw, and he's like, this thing is way underpowered. And tried to talk, and Kimo didn't want to have any. Anyway, go watch Justin Dow's video on it. He'll tell you all about it. I don't want to steal his thunder there. Chip says 12 volt, 18 volt for earthquake AC Delco comparison. The AC Delco also has brushless 18 volt using the same batteries. And Kyle says, I thought Kimo was for cancer. Robert says the Home Depot in Aberdeen, Washington, the lumber department is gutted. Lumber mills are all around here. They're probably shipping it out of state to people who will pay more. WKBHB, $1 million idea there, Bear. A dozen sockets, any size, one price. That is not a bad idea. And Kyle says, that red grinder is badass. I bought it from Amazon. Did you really? That's interesting. And Brad's workbench in the house. Never thought I'd say this, but I'm tired of looking at tools on Amazon after yesterday. How do you think I'm feeling about it at this point? Anthony says, come on. Was it more drill bits on lightning sale right now? Worth it? Let's see if we got anything that's good as far as drill bits going here. And I just wanted to show this to Brad. Oh, it's 100% claimed at this point, but they put the 4-inch disc sander on sale also for $128. That's pretty nice. So let's look at drill bits. This one's also for Brad. Show him how this works. You do drill bits like that, and you come over here and it says Prime Day deals, and you click on that, and then if it shows up, then you can see all the actual Prime Day deals. See how that works? Brad's gonna light me on fire later. So here we'll just step through this, and if there's any ones you're interested in, 60 piece right there for $10. Wow, for $10, that's not a bad deal. 100 that's a 13 piece. 13 piece, 60 Kimo wear. Another 60 piece. I thought it was a Bosch, but no, it's a Chew Steel. Not making this up, folks. Chew Steel drill bits. Somebody's been having fun with Google Translate and thinks they've come up with a very clever name. You should try dealing with these people, trying to talk to them. Oh, it's hilarious. Some of them are really good. Some of them have, they've actually hired people who've spent time in the States, and you can tell because their English is pretty on point. But other people, you're like, you can tell they're going through Google Translate for their emails. Let's see. I'm not really seeing anything else that's jumping out at me. Monster and Master. Love that. Of course, this was it Silido, whatever, the one that gives me nightmares. Here we go. Thinwork step bits. Oh, sorry, I got an itch. We got some step bits there. Nothing. Comaware driver bits. Yeah. We got the Pop-A-Mon. Oh, there's the one with the gloves. I don't. Anything else? Let's do this. Let's sort by price high to low. Most expensive one is the Comaware 29-piece drill bit, high-speed steel, black and gold finish. Ooh, for that two-tone look in my drill bits. Why? $40 for that. Normally $50, so a whole $10 off. Yep, that looks like it's about it. Nothing really to write home about. This is a cute little set. Sheridan ratcheting screwdriver set. That's a cute little rat. I've got somebody gave me a Tecton ratchet, 1/4-inch ratchet. Looks just like that. But if you're looking for a little ratcheting screwdriver set, $14, $13.50. And that's orange drill bits. Anyway, that's about all we see. Oh, if you've been looking for the flexible shafts, I'm not a fan of them, but I know some people were asking about them. $5.43. There you go. Anthony says, Comore drill bits on lightning sale right now. Worth it. I don't know. Never used them. Rick says, when are we going to see an M12 tool such as the cutoff tool go on sale? I'm surprised it hasn't been on sale at Home Depot. They've just been blowing out M12 stuff all summer. All summer. It's been every day I go over there and they're having a huge sale on M12. And Brad says, yeah, the 8-inch one I reviewed was $160 this morning. Wow. $160. And he said, I just showed up to say hi to you and Doug. You take care, man. Odin says, now Chew Steel. That screams quality. It does. Raiders King says, what about Forstner bits? In my Monday video, Menards has if there is a Menards near you, if you order it shipped, the deal kind of goes away because there's shipping on it. But there's a $10, I think it's $11 Forstner bit. It comes in this, it looks like a cigar box, like a high-end cigar box kind of thing. As to the quality of them, I'm not sure, but Forstner bit sets, Prime Day deals. We got the CNC surfacing router there. Earl Diamond Shank Forstner peephole drill bits for doors. Not a whole lot, it doesn't look like, in the realm of this. Let's see here. Sorry, that chef's knife made me think I was looking for a chef knife. Let's see if there's anything Prime Day deals for chef's knives. Ooh. I might have to come back and look at this. I don't need it. I don't need a chef's. Oh wow, that'll be okay. Nope, don't need them. Nope, just gotta run away for spend more money I don't have. Let's see here. Doug says, thanks. I just finished yours from yesterday. I was sleeping when you went live. I think so was I. David says, go or no go on the shine-on patches. I think we're going to start ordering them. We only ordered 3 to start, so I'm going to have to contact my supplier and see how quickly. They took a while to get them to me this time, so I'm going to see if I do a larger order, if they can get it to me sooner. Sorry, my whiskers are tickling my snout. Keep the deals going. Meta Dude says, what's a good entry level ratchet and socket set? Entry level? I almost said Tecton, but I don't. Depends on. I mean, are you doing like entry budget, entry prosumer? If you're looking budget, the Harbor Freight ratchets aren't bad. And the basic socket sets aren't bad. Go with the Quinn ones, which are a step up from there, and you get no skips. What else? I like the AutoZone ratchet. The sockets are meh, but the ratchet I like. It's bigger than it needs to be, so there you lose out on some clearance issues, but it's not terrible. It's like not going to fit into anything. And then if you're going upper level from there. If you want like a really good ratchet, and I guess we should talk about that. These are 2 great deals right now. The Gearwrench, this is tool truck equivalency kind of thing. This is we call them tool truck alternative level. The Gearwrench 90 tooth cushion gripped flex head teardrop ratchet, 1/2 inch. It is $60, but you get an additional 20% off. And that takes it down to $48. For a ratchet like that, that is a fantastic price. And then they've also got the same thing in 3/8. So again, long handle, flex head, cushion grip, 90 tooth, $48, which means for under $100, you can get 2 top tier ratchets and be done with it. It seems like a no-brainer if you're looking for something like that. The Skill corded hammer drill. This is, again, some of the best finds we found through the past couple days here. We've talked about these before, but we're just going to cover them again. The hammer drill here, it's $80, but it's 25% off on that. Comes with the case, comes with a 100-piece drill bit set. That's a nice pickup. Then the one we were talking about before, somebody just bought one of these, got it the next day. The Skill Saw worm drive. This is their aluminum chassis, somewhat lightweight, and it is 25%. Takes it down to just under $126 and change. That is $7 more than the Harbor Freight version of this saw. Think about that. $7 more, and you can get an actual skill saw. That seems like a no-brainer. How about this? For $150, because this is $200, 25% off, takes it to $150. You get the actual red with the magnesium. See, this has got the magnesium chassis lightweight skill saw. This thing's a beast, lightweight, fabulous for $150. I don't even know why you even think about it. And the Black & Decker cordless combo kit. This is their version of like the Job Max from Rigid. You get 6 tools in one. Let me see if I can do it off the top of my head. We got the drill, the impact, the sander, the router. Yeah, a router. A multi-tool, and a jigsaw. All in that box. For a homeowner DIYer, somebody in a small, has a small area for storage, and especially I recommend it for people who are living on the road. If you're doing van life, if you're full-timing RV, living on a boat, this is the tool set to have. You get your 6 main tools, and there's other tools you can get for it. You can get, let's see if they have them on Amazon. It's me. Let's see here. That's on it. Black. Well, that helps if I spell it right. Black and Decker. There's the, oh, here we go. They've got the circ saw right there. We've got the reciprocating saw accessory right there. So now you're at 6, you're at 7, you're at 8 tools right there. Right angle, you're at 9 tools, with one base. And then batteries, there have been some batteries, honestly, that have been showing up on the, some DeWalt batteries that showed up on Prime. Let me see if I can find them here. We'll talk about that in a second. We got to talk about this. This is a thing. Somebody took a handsaw and put a motor on it. This is a thing. And then just do a recip saw. I'm befuddled by it. All right, let's go back here and we'll click on Prime Day deals. And, because it says Matrix. Let's get rid of that. And, wow, $100 for the basic DeWalt set. If you got somebody who's just starting out, maybe getting their first apartment or something like that, you want to get them something. I thought I'd seen batteries. Maybe not. Could have sworn I'd seen batteries. Oh, I think they were on a lightning deal. They're probably dead by now. Oh well. Let me catch up on the comments here. Penniless Plantation says keep the deals coming. Metal Dude says what's a good? Oh, we talked about that. Nick Hoffman says for the Emperor. Vane says when it comes to drill bits, buy quality. They will last longer than several sets of cheapies and will save you headaches of bits slipping. DeWalt makes the best drill bit you can buy. Brad says, no worries. Oh, he's talking to Doug. Penniless says, keep the deals going. Dental Tools, you can do it. We got more to go. We got a few more to go. We're going to jump ship off of Amazon and go check out some other ones. Any deals on M&P AR-15s? Have not checked. Try not to cover that stuff on this channel. I need to have more time, and we're covering more of that kind of stuff over on the Bears Den. I'll tell you what I'm really looking for is if anybody's got a line on one of these, it's the I'm looking for a deal on one of these. Lever action in 0.308, and yeah, I missed out on picking one up used locally, and now it's stuck in my craw that I need to have one of these. It's gonna happen. We're gonna make this happen. Anyway, let me catch up on this. Have you heard anything about the Bauer spindle sander? I've heard that there's one sitting in my my mudroom right now. Yes, it's out. We got it in stock, or we got it in-house. Harbor Freight has it in stock, and I've got my Wind sander, which is it's a clone of the Wind, which is a clone of the Grizzly and everything else. And we're going to do a comparison on it probably next week. between the two. See if it really is any difference. I don't think there will be. The Earthlark says, looking to outfit my new home with keyless entry, I found that basic punch key deadbolts seem to work the best, but might be open to wireless solutions as well. Any good deals out there? I've not been looking at them, to be entirely honest. But if you go to Amazon Prime and go to Lightning Deals and then go to Housewares, I think it's Home Improvement. I would not be surprised if we see some in here. Let's go through these. Let's make sure, make sure we're not showing any missed or any upcoming, just the stuff that's going on right now. And the stuff that's got decent reviews on it. Let's see here. Ooh, a drain weasel. Forget the drain snake. Get the drain weasel. Whatever. Oh. Shower heads. Those are cute little lights. Da-da-da. Could I search for this? That's interesting. 5-piece magnetic telescoping pickup toolkit. Normally $20, on sale right now. 71% claimed. If you want it, you better jump on it. It doesn't have much long left. $16 on that one. I'll even put it down here if you're interested in it. There's a link for it. Again, these are not affiliate links or anything like that. I'm not making any money on these. So for already here, I'm not seeing anything. Let's look for smart deadbolt. And then Prime Day deals. Wow, look at that. That is probably more than we have time to go through. August. I tried the August lock. When we sold our house in California to get top dollar, I smartified everything in the house and then sold it to some Chinese family sight unseen for full price. Wise has got one now. Look at that. I'm going to have to ping them to see if I can get my paws on that. That would be interesting to try out. So I'll tell you what I'll do. I will do this for you. Since we already did the search, I'm going to post the whole search thing down there and you can take a look through them. Of these, the only one I've used is the August, and it was kind of clunky and stuff like that. But this is the kind of thing that fits over your existing deadbolt latch and actually turns it mechanically. It works. I'd be interested. I want to see what the Wise one is like. All right. Let me catch up on the rest of these. AKA Broomsticks back at Classic Broomstick Arms. I gave up on the AK. The AK was the first of the scary black you-know-whats that I bought. I had the Sega in, but actually in 5.56. I know. But, I wanted something that was more American standard. Just a second here. Got to wet the old whistle there. And I love that thing. But they're stupid heavy compared to an AR. And I'll tell you what I really want is one of the, is it Anderson arm? Something like that. Anderson does a blowback AR. So it takes the short piston stroke of the AK and mates it with an AR system. I think that's the best of both worlds right there. Philip says, can you put a link to those Gearwrench ratchets? Yes, I can. If I can find them. Where'd we go? Oh, by the way, if we missed this before, Porter cable oscillating kit, corded, so you have tons of battery life, and you're looking at 43% off. That almost in half comes down to under $80, like $78 or something on that one. The Gearwrench. So This is just a bit.ly link. It makes it shorter enough that it can actually fit in the chat message. There's, let's see and grab this one. There we go. Let's see here. Also, any good air compressors on sale? I didn't see any, but let's see here. Air compressors on sale. There's a Metabo HPT, 4 gallon, normally $220 on sale for $170. Was it copy link address? Let's see if I can do that. Nope, it's too long. So it's going to make me open it and then do that. So jump through the rest of these. The rest of them, as you see, most of these are just the generic cheap little inflators. That looks like about it. So let me shrink that link. Shrinky links. That's it. They should call it, forget bit.ly, they should call it shrinky links. All right. And what happened to the Black & Decker Matrix? Well, it's still available right now. It went away for a long time. It wasn't even showing up on Black & Decker's website. I think it might be one of these cases where they thought it was just going to go away to that long, dark, good night. And the Black & Decker fans, because I'll tell you what, the people who have this are adamant about how good a quality this thing is. I think it is actually, and I've never used one, but just listening to these people, I got to assume that it's a step above your typical Black & Decker in quality. I've actually considered buying this just for testing out around the shop and just seeing, how bad is it or how good is it? $179. I don't know. You know what? Let me ask you this. Do you think we should buy it and do a full review on it? What do you all think? You can comment right now. In fact, we'll do it. We'll do it the YouTube way. How many likes do we have here? Let me expand my window. We got 110 likes. We get to, and there's 400 people watching right now. If we get to 150 likes in the next 10 minutes, I will buy that right now and we'll do a review on that, on the Matrix system. How about that? Fair enough? All right. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Stop that. Hate it when my computer talks back to me. Doesn't it know who's boss? Whoa, okay, there we go. Sorry, my chat jumped on me now. I'm trying to find where we left off. Barbecue 76 says, the bear has gone live again. Does this mean I won't be catching a stream when I get home from work tomorrow morning? No, you won't. Anthony says, opinion on the Kazumon. No opinion, man. I've never heard of it before in my life. If it's cheap enough and that you won't hate on it, or if it goes bad, let's take a look at it. It's the 17th Rush. Let's see what we got here. I want to come back and look at those, so we'll do this. And it's got to be a Prime Day deal, right? Kazumon 1/4 and 3/8 for $30. You're not talking about this one here, are you? Because this is just 1/4 inch. Look at that. The Wera set. That is nice. That is a nice set there. It's not inexpensive. Let's see here. There's a nice Gearwrench set. Oh, somebody was asking for the 3/8. I should put this with the other ones here. The 3/8 Gearwrench, 72 tooth, quick release locking flex head. Brad, are you listening? Locking flex. Brad's got a big thing for locking flex heads. It's no longer it's on just on sale. It's not a Prime Day sale anymore. It looks like they sold out. That's a shame. All right, I'm not seeing the Kazumon thing here. What if we do this? No. Sorry. Odin says for that price you can get a normal recip saw. I know, right? Cordless brushless handsaw. Bauer said, or Bear One says Craftsman had this power lopper tool on Amazon that was nifty cool. Fake name Jones says, is the Matrix sticking around or getting discontinued? Don't know. I thought it was getting discontinued. I'll be entirely honest. But it may be the case where so many people liked it that they brought it back, because for the longest time, it wasn't even on the Black & Decker website. And we checked yesterday and it's back. It's actually on the website. Barbecue 76 says, I have the cordless brushless handsaw. It's manually operated. Never have to charge batteries for it. The run times may vary. Stray Catnip says, okay, it's official. Amazon is the king of junk. Harbor Freight sells nowhere near the volume of junk that Amazon does. Pretty disappointed with the sale so far. There's a lot of junk, but that's what my job is, to go through and find the stuff that isn't junk. You know, the 43% off the oscillating multi-tool, that's not junk. The Gearwrench, that's, nice little deal there. How about these Gearwrench ratchets? Those are a screaming deal. What happened to the other one? I must have done something with the link. The skill there, that's pretty good. And these skill saws, these are definitely, I think these are the steal of the sale right here. For when it comes to tools, there's just no two ways about it. $126 for a skill saw, a name brand skill saw. Yeah. The Charles says no one has more self-control than Jeff when pew-pews are brought up on genital. Yeah, I know. Fake Names Jones says, I want that handsaw. J.R. Worthy says, I just ordered the Metabo miter saw. Great deal with $10 off plus 20% off at checkout. That's the 10-inch one that I think that was on sale. Fake Name Joe says, I got the Schlag. Love it. My door is always locked, but I'm never locked out. There you go. Stray Catnip says the sheer volume of lights on sale. It is. Man, the string lights that have been on sale. It is outrageous how many string lights are in the lightning deals. It's like everything I look at is LED string lights. It's ridiculous. Actually, what I meant to look at was Amazon devices. We don't have cable TV. We just have internet. And since we have Amazon Prime, we watch a lot of Amazon Prime and videos and stuff like that. And I was hoping that there was going to be a higher end, more robust processing Amazon device. So let's see here. So Amazon, the Fire TV kind of thing. Amazon, of course, has their own version of whatchamacallit. Did Amazon buy Ring? That ships and sold by Amazon, but wow. I'll have to look into that. Here we go. The Fire TV Cube, hands-free with She Who Shall Not Be Named built in. Anyway, I'll come back and look at this later. I'm sure you guys aren't as interested in this as I am, so I won't waste your time with that. Let me go through the rest of these comments. John says, finally made it to a live chat. Always seem to see them afterwards. LOL, sweet. I was in need of an impact sockets. Haven't seen them cheaper than that right now on Amazon days. Well, the Tack Life ones at 3/8 and 1/2 inch. Philip says, thanks for the link. Kyle says, Genitals, I want a Chris Vector 45. Yeah. Have you seen that movie? What was it? I think it's called like Code 8 or something like that. I think it's on Netflix. Movie Code 8. A Canadian sci-fi film. It's pretty fun actually, but the automated cops in it. They have cop robots, and they're running Chris Vectors. I don't know whether they're 45s. I'm assuming, but I was like, my oldest and I were both sitting there watching. We both go, Chris Vectors. Earthlark says, I have a sesame that is similar to the Wise that I used when I was living in an apartment in Japan. Took them a while to get it right, but it's pretty handy for when guests stay. And Nick Hoffman says, are you looking for chef's knives? I was thinking about it, but I got other things to spend money on right now. Maybe that'll be a next year kind of thing. Bear One says, test it, Bear, the Black & Decker. It's interesting. It is interesting. Colin says, link for the PC multi-tool. Can't find it. Sure thing. Let's pull that up here. There it is. It's got a lot of DeWalt DNA in it. Not a big fan of the Porter Cable cordless stuff, but that looks like it's a fairly robust tool. And there you go. There's a link for that. Bomber Nick says, I have the battery and the wired matrix. I didn't even know they did a wired one. Doug says yes on the matrix. Nick Hoffman says ja. Hensley says Harbor Freight carries Black & Decker. Not usually. Oh my gosh. These bugs. So you guys don't know this. Let me see if I could do this for you here. This is real quick. This is my monitor. If I can get off the cable, you can see my setup. This is a 50-inch TV. So it is not tiny. There we go. And that's my monitor that I work on. It's a 4K Samsung TV. And actually, this one isn't the Samsung. I got the Samsung at the other house. This is a Scepter, a 50K 4K 50-inch 4K Scepter, and it's got big vent holes because, believe it or not, these TVs actually build up quite a bit of heat. And we've got box elder bugs climbing in all through the little crevices right now and getting in the house. And there's one in my television, in my monitor. And when I'm on a white screen, sometimes he'll walk in front of one of the LED lights and it will cast a shadow this big of a bug walking across my screen. Oh, Montana problems. Let's see here. He's back again. Bombernick says, battery died recently, but I'm using it for 5 years. Not bad. Got the wired one for $12 or something. Wow. Jay Heiss says 150 likes. Are we really at 150 likes? Did this really happen? 158 likes. I forgot to time it, so I'll take your guys' word for it that was within 10 minutes. So I said I would do it. I'm buying. All right. I'm buying it. I am. Hold on here. Oh, not that. I'm going to turn the window off real quick, just make sure it doesn't show you any of my... There's another one of those little buggers. All right, proceed to check out. And... Yep. So, we're looking at... It was $179 with, what was it, 20% off or something. Takes it down to $150.53. Of course, no tax, no shipping. Wouldn't matter here. I'm in Montana. We don't have sales tax. We don't believe in that sort of thing. We're sending it to Montana, charging it to the right bank account, placing my order now. Boom. I ordered it. Let's just say, don't tell Jess. Shh. She's going to check the bank account. She's probably got a notice that says, uh-oh, somebody spent some money. All right, I did it. Oh, by the way, this thing, you got to check this out. If you're looking for a cheap home DIY cabinet, I I used to recommend those Craftsman ones that were like this. They much better quality. They go on sale for $100 all the time. They don't do that anymore. It just doesn't happen. And that reminds me, I need to beat my children. I've got a hammer around here somewhere. You know we're live streaming, right? Come here. Come here. Come on. Come here. Come here. I'm going to embarrass you in front of everyone. No. Come here. My hair. I'll make you eat a box seller. Give me a hug.
Oh, I'm not eating any box seller.
Come here. There she is. Oh, there's the little bear.
I didn't do anything. I was on the live stream last night.
She was. She was up late with heartburn. Anyway, we are working here, so you got to keep it down. Low roar. Low roar. All right. Anyway, sorry about that. All right. So there, we've ordered it. Everyone's chiming in. Hit 150 likes in a minute after saying that. Well, thank you all so much. That was really nice for the support. I've ordered it. We're going to get it in, and we're going to test it and see if it lives up to the hype. Hold on. I'm sliding down to my seat. There, I'll give you a close-up of my microphone there. All right.
What you looking at?
We're just reading the comments right now. Barky says, okay, like for me, don't know if I'm interested in the review yet, but others are. Lone Acer says, hey Bear, former Craftsman fanboy here. Hey, I was in the club too. After watching some of your videos and others, I've decided to buy into the Tecton line of products. Have yet to read anything bad about them. There's a few people out there who are like, I was not blown away with the wrenches. Fine, you weren't blown away with the wrenches. But they're good quality. They're solid, and they have a great system to back them up. In fact, Tecton sent me something recently.
They sent you something?
No, they sent me an email about this. Where is it? I thought there was a sale going on. Let me. No sale for me. They sent me something. Tecton. Here we go. 46-piece combination wrench set. Through Saturday only. Take $30 off this wrench set. Here's the coupon code.
I'll be right back.
And it is for this set. They don't do a lot of sales. All right. So that's a big deal to see a sale, any kind of sale coupon thing for them. Do you recommend the Makita 75-piece drill bit set? Makita used to be king of the hill when it comes to driver bits and drill bits. They're still good. They're not the top that they used to be before. Fake Names Joe says, Iowa has wasps. I can remember. I remember killing lots of wasps' nests. We have hornets out here. Don't we, Griffin? Griff got stung in the neck by a hornet a couple years ago up here. Bear One says, you should test that power handsaw. Sounds fun. I'm pretty sure I'd kill that thing. Ricky says, cheapo laser level's worth a shot. I mean, if they're cheap enough, it's willing to, you can't hurt to roll the dice on it. Nate says, I bet the bear's going to have to hibernate after all these casts. Well, that's there. I'm Jeff, just in case you didn't know. I know we sound a lot alike. When you live with someone for a long time, that kind of thing happens. I'm Jeff. Red is the bear. He doesn't do live streams. He says he's talent. Whatever. He's a prima donna. He doesn't actually do the work. That's all me. Doug Sub says 159 at 238. Johnny says earthquake 3/4 play, pretty good cordless impact. Yeah, it is.
Technological confusion that usually goes in someone's hand?
I have not seen it. Someone's looking for their phone that they've lost. Woe to you. Doug Stubbs says it was about 14 minutes ago at 2:39 CST. I believe you. I bought it. Okay. Marvin says, hey neighbor, Idaho here. I love Idaho. You know where my favorite place in Idaho is? Lava Hot Springs. I know it's a tourist trap. Love going to Lava Hot Springs. Idaho's a beautiful country down there. It's a great place. We actually thought about moving there, but we got the house up here. So, Fake Name says, my first live chat, and the bear mentions my chat 3 times. Way to make me feel like part of the community. Sir, I mean, yes, we want you to feel like part of the community, but I'll be honest, I try to read everything I can. Now, normally in the Sunday live streams, and if you guys haven't been, every Sunday we do a family live stream. It's me and the missus, some of the Cubs, and whoever knows who else shows up. And we usually have a rule that we put, you have to say at the Den of Tools. Doug Stubbs just did it. If you type it in like this, at the Den of Tools, just like that, it actually shows up as a big orange blurb in the feed. And I always read those comments, which we get a little behind sometimes, but I always read them. Of course, super chats we always read because, you know, hey, you paid to go to the front of the line. But we're not one of those channels that likes to exclude or just gloss over comments and stuff like that, or only read the super chats or anything like that. We're a community. We're family around here. Let's see here. Trying to catch up here. Colin says, thanks for the link. Just bought the multi-tool. I always thought they were a scam until I used one of a friend's on a ton of things while remodeling the house. Can't beat that price. They are. They are that kind of thing where you're like, I'm not sure how I would use it until you have one, and then you're like, wow, this thing's got a lot of uses. Jones says, a bag of oranges won't leave a bruise, and it'll let you know who's the boss. Bear once says, oh, Bear, can you ask Mad Bad Bear on Discord what they have decided to use as an avatar picture? A rifle with the American flag. Good for you. Yeah, I told him that the last picture was slightly inappropriate. Jones says, Tecton oil filter adjustable pliers slips open to largest size. Really? Well, is it one of the made in China products? That's the one thing I find with Tecton is I avoid their made in China stuff. They don't have much. About 5 to 10% is made in China. It may not be something they sell anymore. It may be something you can only find in stores. And that's what I do find is when they find a product they're not happy with, they just stop selling it. And it may be something that stores still have stock on, but they are phasing out. Because I'm not seeing anything like that. This thing right here, this punch set, $50. Nice. Fabulous punch set.
So the stand.
And the stand's nice too. All right. I changed it. What did I change? Did I change something? I don't know. The screen so you couldn't see my shipping information?
No.
Or my credit card?
My profile picture.
Oh, profile pic. Sebastian says, Dazin Deboy Koi Tom. I don't know what that means. I'm not even sure what language that is.
Are you sure you want to look it up?
I always want to look it up. I got the curiosity of a cat sometimes. Let's do this. We'll go to Google Translate. See if it can.
It'll do auto detection. It'll do auto detection.
Chillax over there. Good morning. What are you buying there?
Nothing.
It's Polish. Oh, wow.
Oh, it's Polish?
Yeah. We're not buying anything right yet, but this is a hyper tough cabinet there. We're going to take a look at. Let's see here. Anybody got any Harbor Freight free flashlight coupons? Go check out Harbor Freight HFQ. Harbor Freight coupon. Hell, I'll just type it in. Harbor Freight coupon database. If you go to Harbor Freight coupon database and you click on the free gallery, and there you go. Free coupon right there. Not sure it's showing up. I'll post a link to it. I'm that kind of guy. There you go. Free flashlights for everyone.
What?
with any purchase. Used to be free without purchase.
Yeah.
100. And Bear One had commented already. Harbor Freight coupon database. Odin says the great thing about powered handsaw is that you can use it as a normal handsaw when you don't have power. That's a good point there.
Whoa,
Doug Stubbs says Memphis has mosquitoes the size of hummingbirds. Oof. Sean says Jeff and the Bear are equally awesome. Thank you so much. Will Pierce his thoughts on the Cobalt XTR versus skill saw circulars or circle saw circular saws. This is like my 5th live stream on 4th or something. Anyway, too many. I'm tongue tied at this point. I love what? Oh yeah, he just noticed the bug is back. Anyway, I love the Cobalt XTR stuff. The Cobalt tools, Cobalt cordless tools. I think they're fabulous prosumer grade tools. And I think that they rise to the level of also being able to be used in some professional kind of situations. They're not a worm drive saw. The point of the worm drive is the smoothness and the torque when cutting. And that's why you see a lot of framers using these things, cutting raw timber, that kind of stuff. They're in a different class. And the cordless, the new cordless skill saw, that thing is a literal beast of a saw. Landon says, now if they would only take $30 of the 30-piece combo wrench set I bought this morning. Thanks, Tecton. And Marvin says, I'm in Orofino right now next to the Montana border. Woohoo! And Philip says, no Harbor Freight in Hawaii. Shipping cost is a killer. Amazon Prime is the way to go over here. I can imagine. By the way, if you're in the area and you make it all the way over to Livingston, Montana, if you think you're going to be in the area, hit us up. Send us an email, send us a chat, something maybe through Instagram or whatever. Say, hey, we're going to be in town, want to grab a bite or grab a drink or something. I'm always happy to meet with some of the viewers and show them around town and whatnot. So,
Yeah, and if you want to meet in Billings, that's perfectly fine.
we're not going to Billings. He wants to go to the Army Navy store in Billings. He's been pestering me. If you're going to chat, plug in your microphone.
Fine.
Not while you're eating, though. Either finish eating. He's eating an apple. We got neighbors who've got apple trees, and they got the cutest little apples. Here, let me see that. I haven't even had one yet. I want to see what they taste like.
They're really good. That one's got peanut butter in it, though. I stabbed it with the peanut butter knife. I tried to choke myself with it. I almost died.
Tastes like an apple. I thought they might be a little more sour since they were so small and so green, but they're not. It's an apple. Not super sweet. Good texture. Make some good shine with it. Sorry, not trying to chew in your ear. What? Uh-oh. Mama Bear. Mama Bear heard. She heard the Amazon bell. We're in trouble. LOL, he said sometimes. Jesus says, Bear One, thanks, I found the coupon. Bear One says, you think it was slightly... She also checked the new products at Harbor Freight. RJP Trucking says, haven't seen much really good deals. Dude, skill saw for 100, it's 169 plus 25% off. This is the aluminum body one. That's $126. That's $11 more than the Harbor Freight generic skill saw, worm drive saw. We've got the full daddy one there for $150. We got the skill hammer drill here. It's $80 with 25% off. We got the Gearwrench. There's a 1/2 inch and the quarter inch. It's 3/8. 1/2 inch and the 3/8. 90 tooth cushion grip, long handle, flex head teardrop for $48. Porter cable oscillating tool kit here. 43% off, takes it down to like $77, $78. Gearwrench 239 piece box tool set knocks almost $100 off the price on that. There's some deals out there. We've been finding them. You got to look hard to find them, but there are some deals out there. And some of them aren't on Amazon. Let's see here. A lot of other retailers trying to keep up. What is Discord server?
I'll put a link in the chat.
Thank you. Duncan's going to put a link in the chat. Discord server it's a website. You can also use it as an app on your phone. It allows you it's like a chat message board kind of thing. So we've got a Discord server, we've got a Facebook group, and we've got a Reddit group because different people like to communicate different ways. There's even a forum on our website at Den of Tools. It's not used a ton, but I would say, 100 or so people who use that pretty regularly. Ernesto says, no bear, no fun. Aww. Lone Acer says, that's a good price for a punch set. I think I paid the same for a smaller set from Brownells years ago. And Kyle, $5. Thanks for the shout out on the Chris Vector. Dude, I'm always happy. I was just telling him, he was commenting about it. He wants a Chris Vector. You remember that movie we watched?
What is it? John Wick 3?
No, with the robots.
Oh, yeah.
Code 8.
I know exactly what a Chris Vector is.
I know, I was commenting to him that we were watching that. We're like, oh, look, they've got Chris Vectors.
You should look up the Stormtrooper Chris Vector.
I'm not looking up.
No, it's alpine white with dark black accents. It looks so clean.
You're going to talk in the microphone.
All right, my bad.
Yeah, bad microphone etiquette.
Yes, I do.
Just as Eleanor was terrible last night.
Yeah, well, Eleanor's Eleanor, so.
Thinking this is an ASMR channel.
Hi guys, welcome back to my
Jay says, hello, Jeff. Great live stream. Got Dad and Jake watching. Hey, how goes it? Sebastian says, one more time, but now in your language. What you buy now? Shh. Sebastian, don't call me out. What did we get? Trying to find this, so.
Black & Decker? Oh, it is called Black & Decker. I thought it was called something else.
We picked up one of these to see if the hype lives up to the reality, or the reality lives up to the hype. It's 6 tools in one. It's a sander, a jigsaw, a multi-tool, a drill. Are you going to give everyone a heart epilepsy
what
there?
What just happened? Do you have an auto clicker on?
Yeah. No, if you go over these, it automatically
But like go over the double end screwing, whatever.
Yeah, leave it alone. No touchy.
Just click one of the 46-piece drill bit sets.
But anyway, so it's drill, multi-tool, router, impact, sander, and jigsaw, all in one. And then you can buy other stuff. You can get a circular saw. You can get a right angle. I think there's probably there's a recip blade attachment for it. It's great for somebody who lives in a small area, needs a bunch of tools, but doesn't have a lot of room for a bunch of tools. All right. Where were we? Philip says, got to go. Aloha. You take care. You have a good one. Dancing with alpacas. Dancing with alpacas. I love that. 60 volt flex volt circ saw is a monster. It is fabulous. I am a avid, let's say, critic of DeWalt, but some of that is, sorry, the little bear's showing me the Chris Vector in Alpine White. The higher end DeWalt stuff is really good. The XR stuff is good. The flex volt, that saw he's talking about it's insane how much power that thing has. It really is. Let's see here. Let's see if any of the DeWalt flex volt stuff is on.
Dang.
Click on Prime. Nope. Yeah, and there goes the bug again. I wish you could see the bug. It's hilarious. I need to get him out of there. No Prime Day deals on the DeWalt stuff.
DeWalt seems very expensive though. Like those 2 big batteries right there for $250.
Yeah, they're not cheap. They're not cheap.
Or you could get like the same thing with a saw for $100 more.
But here you go. This saw, flex volt framing saw. Oh yeah.
Yeah, no problem, Doug.
All right. Let's see. Where were we? Mr. Higglesworth. What should I buy, bro? I think everybody and their brother should buy one of these skill saws. I think those are fantastic. The Gearwrench. This is pretty good. Somehow I lost the link to the other one. Let me see if I can find it again.
Yeah, well, you lose a lot of things. So.
You don't know. Gearwrench. Flex head. Prime Day deal. Booyah. Oh, here we go. This is good. We got the 12-piece in metric flex head ratcheting wrench set there. $136 plus another 20% off at checkout. We got the flex head torque wrench. It's $197. Normally $283. It's down to $197 and another 20% off. We got the half-inch 84 non-cushion grip. $75. Another 20% off of that. There's a lot of Gearwrench stuff on sale. Look at that. That's the half inch. Was this the one up here? The other? No, I didn't see it. Where is it? It's hiding from me. There it is. There's the 3/8. Look at that. There, we can get both of these up here again. Oh, come on. Over there. All right. So there's a bunch of decent sales out there.
All right. I'm going to go do my homework.
All right. Bad Bear's checking out on us here. All right. The Bear One says, Bear, take a look at the new products page at Harbor Freight. Some interesting things just popped up. Oh, by all means. Let's see if they got what they got that's new. New items. Oh, look at that. A blue and a white Yukon. Man, if only somebody had done a video on that. We'll have to compare my non-artist renders to what the actual product looks like.
You know, I think they might have used your non-artist renders.
We got some offset box and wrench sets from Icon. We got Think Safety. Some torch mount flashback arresters there. And then just some of the other stuff that we've seen here. I'm a little bit excited about this. The Drummond drill pump. This is the kind of thing you attach your drill to the backside, and it's a good transfer pump, 750 gallons per hour. I've used the cheaper one from Harbor Freight, and I was not disappointed with it. So, let's see here. Trolling for Dollars. Hey, Trolling for Dollars says howdy. Bear One says, are you going to try other attachments in the future? Tell you what, if we do the tests and we come out of this going, hey, this is something people should consider, we will test the other attachments to see how they do. The Lone Acer says, I've never run a Chris, but I love the snot out of my PS90. I've never run either of those, but I would love to try either one of those things. The PS90 is just a beautiful piece of equipment. Kai Cyclone says, any sales on metal file sets? I didn't see any. Not on anything that would be like, hey, this is something you should try at least. Trolling for Dollars says, is Elle feeling better?
Just a little bit.
A little bit. It would probably help if she sat up.
I am.
You were lounging like a lizard. Doug says, thanks for the Discord invite. No problem. Everyone's welcome. Stray Catnip says, I had to buy the Kimo electric ratchet since it came with 7 sockets, including 10mm sockets. Kimo knows how to sell their stuff with decent fluff. Their drill comes with scrub brushes. I gotta tell you, the scrub brushes, those things are absolutely fantastic. Not just, I'm not talking specifically the ones from Kimo, but I got a drill. I'd seen them around, and I thought they were gimmicky. And somebody sent me if you haven't seen the video, literally it's called the Whole Life drill. I can't make this stuff up. And it came with a 3-brush set. And I'm like, well, since I got it, and I'd seen a video or an ad where somebody was cleaning their grill with one. Well, I'd bought this grill, a really nice stainless steel 5-burner grill for $10 at a garage sale. It had a bad gas adapter. And so I ordered a new one off of Amazon. It was like $10. So I'm like $20 into this grill, but it hadn't been cleaned in, in a decade or so. So I'm like, you know what? I'm going to try one of these brushes. And I ran that brush across the first grill plate. It had cast iron grill plates, or it still does. I still have the grill. It was one of those moments where you're like, ding, light bulb goes off. This is a real thing. So let's look at the drill brush sets. Let's see if any of these are on Amazon Prime Day. Oh, a ton of them. A ton of these. And yeah. Now, apparently, this is the real deal. The Dr. Brush set. I was told this is the guy who invented this, and that if you're going to buy them, these are the ones you want to go through. So I'll tell you what, we're going to click on that. Normally $20. And you got 3 hours left, but it's 76% claimed. And we're going to copy that. And we're going to paste it. And you know what? You know how good I think this is? I'm going to turn this off because I'm going to buy one right now. Add to cart. Checking out. Proceed to checkout. Address. Going to get here by October 21st. It's going to take a week to get here, but at that price, I'm buying it. Let's see here. It's $8.95 regular price. Lightning deals $3 off of that. Placing the order real quick. Hold on just a second. Hey, Griffin. Can you come here? All right. Sorry, we got to do this real quick. He'd been saying that he wanted an RC car.
Yeah.
What RC car did you want?
It was a green one. It's a car.
Remote control car.
And it should be $20.
Was it a Prime Day deal?
Yes.
Oh, it was. So let's do Prime Day deals. This is his money he's spending from mowing yards and stuff. Yeah. So I'm not just buying him toys. He wants to waste his money. He'll learn. Which one is it?
It should be green. It should say.
Let me see if I can. Wait.
I think you found it. Right there.
This one?
No.
This one?
Yeah, that one.
You want the Lamborghini? Okay. Here's what I'm going to tell you with this.
Yeah.
It's super cool.
Yeah.
There's nowhere to run it in the house. We don't have large flat areas to run that.
So we should get like a monster truck.
Get something like this.
Yeah. All right.
Hold on here. Let's see here. Let's get something that's got good ratings.
Yeah.
And let's see. Let's look high to low. The expensive ones are $250. He's not going to spend that much.
I'm not gonna spend $250 on a thing.
71.
You can get a one with tracks. That's $55.
You can get a little mini excavator.
I could.
That'd be fun.
Yeah. Callie used to have a little tiny remote control crane.
Did she?
Yeah, she had a remote control crane. It broke though, so they had to tie this knot, and it wouldn't go all the way up. So.
All right, let's find something that's got a decent controller on it and looks like it's going to have some suspension travel to it.
Yeah.
That looks like it might be fun. It's $95.
Yes, I'm not spending $95 on a race.
All right, how much do you want to spend?
Between 30 and.
Whoa, big spender.
What?
You were getting one that was like 22 bucks.
Yeah, it was 22, and that one was like, I don't know.
Look at this.
Yeah. What's the remote control look like?
That's a decent looking remote control.
Yeah.
Looks like it's got some suspension travel. Good ground clearance.
And it arrived.
It's got 126. Let's look. It's got okay reviews, and there's an extra 5% off. Knock it down. You want to get this one?
Yeah.
All right. All right.